though. Come on, go. Sorry, officer, for speeding back there, but listen, we got to get to the Peter Pond School, like, right now. Is there any way we can pay the ticket and also get a ride down?
We tried to slow the dogs down. He was driving.
Well, I don't know. They must have smelled something good, but there was no way I could slow those babies down. Can you get us to the school?
We got to get there.
Sure, get in.
All right. All right.
You guys did. The dogs are. We tried feeding those dogs.
Do the show. I know they're opening now. We're gonna do it now. Okay, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Ready as anybody can be. Let's go.
From Peter Pond School in Fort McMurray, Alberta, it's Switchback. Now, here they are, Santa's favorite helpers, Keith and Ian.
Woo! I'll tell you. All right, Switchback is the best. Woo! Boy, I'll tell you, we take it all off? Take it off.
We're
Jeez.
here now. We're here. Finally, we're in Fort McMurray. Let's hear it for Fort McMurray.
Yeah! Would you believe we came on a dog sled?
One dog sled.
One dog sled,
I
two
drove
of
for a
us,
while, he drove for a while.
and we were late.
Hundreds and hundreds of pounds of dog food is what we went through going here.
Exactly.
Because this is where we want to be.
Plus, there's no phone calls today because the show's being taped. We've got a brand new special, what is it, premiere you'd call it. Edwina live here today.
We got the cattle car up here, and we brought Edwina up just for you guys and for us.
And the biggest thing in Fort McMurray is, of course, the oil sands. After the show, everyone's going to know where the oil comes from A to Z.
It's kind of a learning experience. We're here in the schools. We've got an Oilers uniform. I like it. Finally, we've got some faith back here. We've got an Oiler fan.
Where's the flame? One.
Okay. All right, let's hear it.
So there's one.
Come on.
See, in southern Alberta, we don't have this problem, right?
Exactly.
Calgary Flame Country.
Christmas time, it's a special time, and we've got ourselves a special video. You guys are all familiar with it?
Right. USA for Africa. We are the world.
Yeah!
This has turned into Switchbackville. Have you ever seen so many Switchback hats, Switchback shirts, Switchback everything?
Aliens.
Aliens have arrived, right. What's your name?
David.
David what?
Gator.
And you're a student here at the Peter Pond School?
Sure am.
Now, do you do a lot of canoeing in the winter up here, or what's the paddle for?
This is on behalf of the students and the staff, and it has all our signatures on it.
Good night. How did you get so many signatures on one paddle? Take a look at this. And how many signatures have you got on your hands here now? Show your hand. He's got ink all over his hands. There's Ernie. Well, thanks very much, David. Listen, how long have you lived up in Fort McMurray?
7 years.
You like it?
Oh, yeah.
Been out to the tar sands, oil sands plant?
A couple times.
You guys got enough energy up here that even with the cold weather, you could survive a couple million years?
Oh, yeah. Fuck that.
Probably. What is a community school? This is a question everyone's been asking.
Oh, community school is when anybody, like every kid can come in here and he can learn, and anybody from the community can come in here at any time and use it whenever they want.
So it's used kind of as a social center for the whole community.
Yeah.
What other events are done here besides school?
Oh, there's all kinds of lessons. Certain groups hold their meetings here. I don't know. Lots of things, I guess.
And what do you do after Peter Pond School? Peter Pond goes to grade 10?
Yeah.
And
Composite High.
the Composite High.
Mhm.
And then if any education after that, you go down to Edmonton or Calgary.
Yeah. Well, there is a Keanu College up here.
And what's done there?
It's just your plain college, I guess.
Listen, the enormous size of everything up here is just bewildering. Especially when you fly in and you cover all the hundreds of miles, and you get up here and you see the huge equipment up here, like at the tar sands plant.
Yeah. It's like a small city.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the machines up there are almost like moving houses.
Oh, yeah.
Hotels are more like it. Well, that's great. Thanks for the paddle, David. That's fantastic. We can maybe put this up down in the tech lounge. Listen, so is Keith going to do some questions, Joe? Where's he hiding?
I'm over here.
There he is. He's hiding over there.
I'll come back down to the normal height. Oh, boy, this is loud. Listen, can I sit? I'm going to play like Phil Donahue a little bit. We've got a couple of questions over here. You. I'll ask the questions around here. If you had to be... Okay, paper in the face. If you had to be anywhere in Alberta right now doing anything, where is it you'd like to be?
I don't know.
Just mouth the word. What are you doing here?
Sitting.
And enjoying? Who hired it? Crazy Bob? Have you hired this girl? What's your name?
Amanda.
Amanda? That's a lovely name. Now listen, Amanda. You've got school off for the afternoon to come on down here and party and have yourself a good time. So who would you like to say hello to?
Cheryl, I guess.
Okay, Cheryl here somewhere?
Wait a second.
Okay, Cheryl, she's saying hello to you up there. Do you want to say hello back?
Cheryl. There she is.
Amanda, she said hi back to you. Listen, Ian, Amanda just doesn't want to talk to me, so I'm going to go right back up to you. Amanda, you did great. I'm just kidding you. We're going to sit back here. You and David, just take it away.
Thank you, sir. All right, thanks again, David. We're going to take a short break and be right back after this commercial. And what happens when you slide through the railing? Hang on tight,
Reedy, have we got a safety net up over there for all those? No net? Just rubber-soled shoes.
Right. Okay, we've got the premiere of Edwina Live coming up and some more Christmas rock videos. But first, we're going to take one short break.
We're going to take what?
One short break.
We're not taking any breaks, Ian. This is just going to rock and roll all the way along.
Rocket.
Rocket. We're supposed to be doing all kinds of things right now, Ian, and he's trying to get out of his work. What do you think? I don't know.
Hey.
He's trying to get out of work.
Bend over.
No, I'm afraid you're the one that should be responsible for that. No, we've got all kinds of stuff. As we said earlier, we've got Edwina coming down. We've put her on the cattle car. She's come down. She's been mooing and making all kinds of noise in the background. But luckily, we've got her team down enough to tell us some information. So she's going to be down with all the videos that have been made for Christmas. Actually, it's more like the feeling of Christmas.
That's right.
For everybody, giving and sharing with everybody.
We think about others more than other times of the year. And that's why we have the special videos.
Yeah, it'd be kind of nice if we could carry that feeling all through the year. And if we could carry the feeling that we've got, I want to hear it one more time. One more time. Let's make some noise. Come on. I love it. Pass back. Big long drive.
Joe saw that going over his head.
He's down. He's gone. We got to remind everybody at home that we are not taking any phone calls today. No phone calls. Hold the calls because of the fact we're not really here right now. We're somewhere else. Sort of like a recorded announcement on a telephone.
Eating popcorn, watching the show.
Yeah, we're at home watching the show, enjoying ourselves and enjoying it. So we've got to make sure that fact is reinforced.
Joe's catching up on his homework over here. Things haven't changed since way back when Joe was still in school. He's down there scribbling away frantically on a card.
Do you want to tell everybody about my
The Tears for Fears? Yes.
My tears. This is mine. There's only 1,999 of these left because this one is mine.
That's right. It's a limited edition. 2,000 only were ever made, and we're giving it away if you can answer a skill testing question.
Should we give him the question?
What was the name of the very first album?
That's the question. Ooh, I better watch out. So if you guys know the answers to that, we want you to send the answers into us at Switchback in Calgary. And of course, the address for that is Post Office Box 1700
Station M, Calgary. T2P3M7.
You are doing well, Ian. You are doing very, very well.
Yes.
Now,
All right. Now
no.
we can go to what we're going to go to.
No.
It's time for Batman Part 1. Dr. Cassandra!
Hey, I don't know. Hey, where's the beef? I don't know. Edwina's supposed to be here. Edwina. I hear her. Edwina. Edwina, move it. There she. Whoa, look at the glitter.
It's Edwina Bovine live.
Nice
I
Christmas
think.
dress.
Oh, thank you.
Where'd you
dear.
get that dress?
You gave it to me for Christmas, dear.
I did?
It matches
Yes.
your shirt.
Well, I
Really?
charged it to you.
Do you have volume control on that
Oh,
dress or
Stop
anything?
it. Plug me in, baby, and one
Whoa.
move.
Edwina,
Yes, dear.
you've got a shiny nose.
She got a shiny nose? She
makeup,
does. Makeup.
Where's that girl? Makeup.
Actually, Edwina, this was just a trick because we're going to lose our makeup girl to L.A. She's going down to Hollywood.
Pat?
Oh,
And we wanted to say goodbye to Pat, who's done
let's
such
have
a
it
good
for
job.
Pat.
Let's hear it for Pat.
I wonder, hey, do you think she's gonna remember us from Los Angeles and send postcards?
Oh,
Well, she's gonna be working in special effects makeup, so I think she'll remember your face.
Speaking of
Prob-
special effects, what happened to your hair, dear? It looks like you got frostbite.
I used some of your hairspray there, Edwina, and
Oh,
it just dried it all out.
Well, I want to.
It works
wanna
well on
thank
a beefy
Ian
little
for
girl
that
like you.
lovely Christmas present you gave me, dear. That was the most beautiful soup tureen I've ever seen.
Soup tureen.
It's a bedpan.
A bedpan? Oh my gosh! No wonder Crazy Bob didn't like the stew. Oh, well, I hope you liked my Christmas present, the complete correspondence course in cosmetic veterinary medicine. I may
liked it.
need you
I
boys
liked it.
in the new year.
I put it on the shelf with the socks.
Yes, and by the way, Keith, I think it's a bit pushy at Christmas time to be wearing a headband made out of mistletoe. I heard about that party.
It hurt,
Hmm.
but I sure got kissed a lot.
Yeah.
It was worth it. Listen, being an illiterate cow that you are, Edwina,
Yes.
I'm going to go out and get a couple of questions from a few of our
Hit me with your questions.
Okay, now are you ready?
Mhm.
You're prompted? You're
Yeah.
ready to? Okay,
For
let's go for it.
anything.
It could be tricky. I don't know.
Okay.
I think
all
you've been
right, girls.
talking
What's
to them
your
already.
name?
Darlene Penny,
Hi, Darlene.
Angela Woodward.
Okay, Angela and Darlene, we've got switchback is the best. Can you read that, Edwina?
I can read that, dear.
Okay,
Yes.
listen. What questions would you girls like to ask Edwina the cow regarding Christmas, fashion, style, wardrobe,
Men.
manners, anything you can think of?
Where do you pick your clothes from?
Well, actually, I got this little outfit at Frederick's of Fort McMurray. Do you like it?
The feather's great.
Do you think that the dress does her justice?
Yeah.
Have you ever?
You know what, Keith, dear? A Crazy Bob gave me a new wardrobe budget for Christmas.
Didn't give up.
Oh, it's out of this world because, you know, when I told him how much it would cost, he told me to fly to the moon. Oh, hit me with an aw. I don't care. No? Okay,
A
give me
little bit
another
of cattle
question.
humor.
I'll
Okay,
advise.
what question would you like to ask Edwina?
What does she want for Christmas?
Well, I sort of got everything I wanted, dear. I got an 18-karat gold nose ring,
And a new soup bowl.
a satin feed
Soup
bag.
tureen, Ian.
Soup tureen. Let's
Get
get
the
it right.
tureen part
Yes,
right.
oh, Crazy Bob will never forgive me for that. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Who else has got a question that they need some help from Edwina? There's one over here. We're going to go right over here. What's your name?
Denise?
Denise, put your hat on. There. Oh, there.
No wonder
You
your
got your
life's
hat
a
on
mess,
and you got
Denise.
your
Put
button
your
on.
hat
Okay,
on.
Denise. What question would you like to ask Edwina?
Don't be
well,
shy, dear.
How come you got that feather on there, on the top instead of on your
A
ear?
little movement never hurt anybody. No.
She's wondering about earrings, Edwina. You never wear earrings, and she's a little curious as to,
Why
you're-
I'm not wearing them?
Yeah,
where are they?
Because I'm a simple dresser. I don't believe in over-accessorizing anything.
Hey, well, you got one on your nose.
You've got a feather on your nose, according to our helper here.
Oh,
Thanks very much.
oh. Hit me with another question. I can take anything.
Any more questions?
I hear the teachers around here have a few problems.
Edwina,
Oh, sorry.
Edwina,
dear.
I've got a question, and the question that I've got is, you tried to teach me a dance step. It was the two-step,
Mhm.
and learning the two-step from a four-legged cow has had me muffed up completely.
Well,
I
it's
can't.
easy, dear. All you do is this. A 1, 2, a 1. Ow! I told
That's
Sadie
all.
to fix that
I
hole.
gotta move up here. Move. Hold on.
Oh, heads will roll around here. You can believe it.
You okay? You stable? Listen, I got you.
Stable? Are you stable?
Oh.
Are they coming out with a cornball?
They're coming
Now,
fast and
believe
furious.
me.
But
Do you
listen,
need a Band-Aid or anything back there? for that fall?
Band-Aid?
Do you need a Band-Aid from
Speaking
that
of
fall?
Band-Aid, we've
What?
got a video from Band-Aid.
We do?
Yes. Do they know it's Christmas? It's got everyone in it.
Everybody's in it. All right. right. This is. Sorry. Making a mess here. Making a mess. Clean up. I'm trying to clean it
Listen,
up.
this is the part of the show where we promo the show for 30 seconds, then we go to a commercial. But I already did that
you
part
already did
earlier
it.
in the show because I started it by mistake and went on and on. And Keith corrected me and went back.
You're going on and on and on. And
You
on.
understand that?
Ian, you got to take a break. You got to take a break. And we've got to take a break. And we're going to come back. So you come back. Ian's taking a break. We're taking a break. Be there. I like it. We're going to ask the question of the day. You guys ready? You got all your pencils sharp? You got your thinking caps on? This is a tough question. Mathematics. Okay, the multiplicative inverse of 762 times the square. I'm just kidding. We want to answer a tough question? What's your name?
Sandra.
Okay, Sandra, the tough question is, what do you dislike most about winter?
So cold.
Perfect. It limits what you can do outside?
Mhm.
What do you do to occupy your time in this cold weather?
I watch TV. I read. I phone my friends.
Any outside activities at all?
We'll have snowball fights and make snowmen.
She's a dangerous girl. She's a dangerous girl. Okay, we got to find someone else. Okay. We got a button over here. What's your name?
Derek Finley.
Okay, Derek, what do you dislike most about winter?
The cold.
Another one that doesn't anybody like the cold over here? How cold does it get here? Whoa. Okay, we've got two people that dislike cold. Let's go over here. This fella here. Okay, what do you dislike most about winter?
The cold.
3 dislike the cold. What do you dislike most about winter?
The cold.
4 that dislike the cold. Okay, whoa, I'm running over. What do you dislike most about winter?
I don't like the dark.
The dark. Oh, so you don't like winter or night. Okay, so this girl doesn't, that wasn't the question. She's getting off topic. What about this guy right here? What do you dislike about winter?
Snow.
The snow. So if they could warm the snow up, he'd like winter. Perfect. What do you dislike about winter? The ice. Okay, so if we can get rid of the ice, warm up the snow, and keep it bright all the time, I think everybody in Fort McMurray is going to like winter. What about you? What do you dislike about winter?
The salt on the road.
Okay, salt on the road, snow, ice. We've got to get rid of all that stuff. Actually, I think if we get rid of all that stuff, we won't have winter. We can start growing palm trees and a couple of nice little tropical items. Anybody else dislike something about winter? You. What do you dislike about winter?
Cold.
Another cold. Okay, with 5 dislikes of cold, we're going to go right back up to Mr. Ian because he's over there. He's all lonely up there. Ian, can we come up and talk to you for a while?
Come on over here.
Okay, we're going to roll up to you, Ian.
Listen,
Let's go.
the cold doesn't bother you if you're dressed for it. You just got to dress for it. Look, we already promised that we were going to take a look at how the oil sands are taken from the ground all the way until they're put into your gas tank of your car. And you won't believe the size of the equipment. I think it's going to be real interesting for all Alberta. Let's take a look at it right now.
The oil sands plant here in Fort McMurray, and PJ Phibbs from St. Gabriel's School. Can you tell us a little bit about the drag line? How many tons of dirt can that haul in one bucket load?
The bucket hauls about 150 tons altogether.
And it works day and night?
Works 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
How many men does it take to run this machine?
Takes 1 man, but there is a staff of 3 on job.
What do the other 2 do?
1 is a mechanic, and 1 stays outside of the machine. Works the wires here, because this all run by electricity.
Now, how deep does the oil sands go that it's digging out right now?
About 42 meters thick.
How much overburden is on top of that, roughly?
About 15 meters thick.
Well, we've seen the drag line. Now, it piles up all the oil sands. Now, is the bucket wheel used to gobble those big piles up, PJ?
Yes, they are. Gobbles all the tar sands up after they're dug up by the drag line there.
How many tons a day does it eat up?
Oh, it's about 60,000 tons an hour.
Now, a machine this big must have a big crew.
No, not really. It only has 2 operators, 1 at the front, 1 at the back. but again, it has 3 on the staff, and that's the 3rd one's a mechanic.
Well, it kind of looks like a huge dinosaur with the back end so far from the front end. How do the operators talk to each other?
Oh, just through radio, eh?
That's how they communicate.
Yeah, just through radio.
Does this work 24 hours a day, the same as the drag line?
24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
So if the bucket wheels shut down, the whole plant shut down?
No, just like the conveyor belt, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bucket wheels feed the conveyors.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on and look at some more of the plants.
Let's go.
Well, we've seen the drag lines and we've seen the bucket wheels. Now, all the tar sand, does it come down to this location here, PJ?
This is what it all comes to, except for their secret process that goes on after this.
And this is called a control tower behind us,
Yes, it controls everything around this area.
much like an airport.
Yeah, sort of.
How many tons of sand does it take to get a barrel of oil?
Takes 2 tons of sand to make 1 barrel of synthetic crude oil.
Wow, so that's why there's so much tar sand that has to be moved around here.
Yes, it is.
How many people work at the plant here?
Oh, about 4,000 people.
So the machines don't have too many people on them. There's only, what, 3 on the bucket and 3 on the drag line.
Yeah.
And there's 4 sets of that equipment. So if they're not working, the whole plant shuts down.
Yeah, I guess so, eh?
That's about all we have to look at in this section of the tar sands. We've had a pretty good overview. PJ, anything you'd like to add?
I'd just like to say, I guess, that's how the tar sand crumbles, eh?
Well put. Thanks, PJ.
Thanks.
Oilers!
Just a second.
Listen.
Let the Calgary Flames be outnumbered 2 Oilers shirts to 1.
We got, every time I'm down in Calgary shooting this show, he's got just a supporting audience that stifles the Oilers. Now, up here where Fort McMurray, where the people are free to think for themselves, who's the team, eh? Let me hear it. Let's hear it again. One more time. Now, speaking of sitting around shooting the show, now let's hear what we're going to do for the Calgary Flames.
Hold on. Before we do anything, I want to say, do you guys all want to be in the bandwagon with a winning team? They got Gretzky. They already won the Stanley Cup. Or do you want to see another team from Alberta come from behind and take over? Yeah! Did you hear that? They love the Flames. They love the Flames. The Flames are big. Fort McMurray and the Calgary Flames.
Okay, moving right along. We're, of course, at the
Stump the Artist portion of our show.
We're
We've
gonna
got our
change
studio guest up. Nahad? Right, welcome to the show. Now, your objective here, or your job, is to make a mark on the paper here, and I'm going to give Keith a little bit of a skill testing drawing to do. And at that point, we're going to have the siren go, and it's going to count off the time. And when the time's up, I think it's going to be 1 minute today. Keep your money in your pocket.
Listen, you
Then the time's
gotta
up.
try. I like being a host.
Okay, now first of all, let's bring in the official pen. Can we have the pen, please?
Oh, 2 of them.
Thank you very much.
We need to. This is who is this? Come on, this is the principal. Who are the bad? Who are the bad ones out there? Who's the baddest of the land?
That one right there. Right there.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the one. That's the bad. Okay.
We'll pick on him later.
Okay,
Mitch.
really?
Leave it to us.
It bothers me that he's proud of it, though.
Oh.
We'll fix that.
Good.
A million lines or something? Thank
Thanks
you.
for the pen.
Really? We've got it. Okay, the official pen. Let's check it out.
Check it out. Has it been tampered with at all?
No, it hasn't. Okay.
Okay, we ready to go?
A drum
Nahad?
roll?
You just stay right here and help Keith with the drawing. I'm going to go down and get the drum roll going. Are we ready? Have you got the siren ready?
Let her go, partner.
On your mark,
Oh.
get set.
Well, excuse me, Ian. You seem to be goofing up here. What am I going to draw? Do I just leave it a squiggle,
Oh,
or do
jeez.
you want to use your inventive little brilliance and come up with
I
something
almost
to
left it
stump
all
me?
for Nahad to do the whole thing. Oh, just for that, I'm going to make this real hard.
Wait a minute, Chewy. I don't. It's okay. I appreciate your support. I'm not concerned.
Have
Ian,
we done the biplane with the cow into the barn?
Oh, long time. We did
Did
that.
we do that?
We did that. Yeah.
Oh.
Come up with something new.
Okay, how about the Le Mans Grand Prix?
Make it tougher if you want. Go ahead.
Real tough?
Real tough.
Okay, submarine surfacing in World War II.
Submarine surfacing in World War
On your pen?
Submarine surfacing in World War II.
On your mark.
Wait a
Get
minute.
set.
Wait a minute.
Go!
Okay, he's trying to stall for submarine service. Okay, we got to get a boat on here. What do you think of that? Was he stalling for service in World War II?
Yeah, he always tries to
I
be quite a big character.
He's fast. Put a helmet on the guy. Mustache. Big smiling face.
Want a good joke?
Finally got out of underwater. Okay, now he's up. Periscope.
Oh, hey, joke about a submarine.
No, I don't know.
Okay, well actually it's going to be kind of easy.
All right.
I've got this figured out.
How's he doing up there?
This thing underwater. This will be a splash, of course.
30 seconds.
This will be another splash.
I don't know.
Another splash. And
He's got a bunch of flags flying around.
Now we'll put the submarine down here.
I think he's made a mistake. I think he's doing
We
it
better put
for
on the Canadian flag, of course. You know West Edmonton Mall has a bigger submarine.
What can we add to make it a little bit harder?
You knew that? I knew that. You learned that on Switchback, did you? That's right. The Oilers did it. We did it. Put her there, Ned. We did it.
That's inspection. Did you do it?
Yeah, I think so.
You even got World War II in
I
there.
put WW2. I put the Canadian flag. I put the periscope.
Well,
I got most of it in there.
I think he did a pretty good job.
We better use them for the judge. What do you think?
Did he do it?
Hold it. Who says he didn't do it? The A's outwin the Nays. Perfect, Ned. We are now the
Take it
host.
away, sport.
Where should we go to our hosting position? I think we're going to just, right from here, we're going to host. Okay, Ned, are you all set for this?
Oh.
How long have you lived in Fort McMurray?
13 years.
13 years. We're going to talk into this camera right over here. This is television stuff. Being the Oiler that you are, do you think you're going to make a career out of TV?
Nope.
And why not?
I don't know.
I think you're very good at it.
I don't know.
Oh, Jim. You're a tough one. Listen, you're not here to goof around, are you? You're here to support the Oilers and all the way, right?
Yeah.
Drive for 3?
Yeah.
3 for 3?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, we've got a big job for you to do. We want you to do this. See that little card that Joe is holding? Can you see Joe over there? That's Joe. He's a floor director. Now you just read what's on there and say, stay tuned, because this is what's coming up.
The information of the interpretive center.
Perfect.
You've seen how the oil sands are actually mined from the earth, but what happens to them after that when they get to the refining process? Jim Wharton here at the Fort McMurray Oil Sands Interpretive Center will tell us a little bit about it. Jim, the oil sands come down to the plant in this form?
That's quite correct, Ian. Actually, if you were just to take a look at this more closely and even examine it, you can tell me what it feels like and smells like.
I'll tell you what it smells like. It smells like the road on a hot summer day, asphalt.
Exactly.
And it feels just like glue. How do you get that stuff off?
It's very hard to get off.
Thanks for telling me.
A little
There, you
bit
have
late,
some.
isn't it? Essentially, the form that you're seeing it in here is also displayed at our exhibit. And there's 3 parts that oil sands are broken into.
Mm-hmm.
They're broken into sand, then water, and finally bitumen, or in a more primitive state, oil. Okay? And at our exhibit here, you can see how much of each part is found.
So it really takes quite a bit of oil sands to produce just a little bit of oil.
Very much so. As a matter of fact, I even have a little sample of the bitumen or oil that you see at the display there, and you can let me know what that smells like.
Well, I don't. Am I supposed to have a drink?
No, not quite.
No. There, Dennis, have a whiff. Ooh. That stuff really stinks now. Can it be shipped in this state in a pipeline?
Not quite. It has to be further refined, Ian, and that's what we're going to have an opportunity to see here at the center.
Okay, let's go have a look.
Okay.
Oh, well, this is really neat place in here, Jim. What is it, kind of a mini oil refinery?
Very much so, Ian. Actually, that container of oil sands that you were holding,
All that smelly stuff?
that's right, all that smelly stuff is carried on a conveyor belt until it enters this large, well, what you would consider a tumbler, a wash basin.
Uh-huh.
Much like your washing machine at home, actually. And hot water is mixed within that oily sand mixture. What happens after that is that the oily mixture is carried off in a frothy mixture.
So it comes down this pipe into this large tank.
That's correct.
What's this tank called?
It's called the primary separation vessel. And here is where some of the sands begin to settle out even more so.
So all the junk goes out the cone in the bottom and all the good stuff goes out the top.
Exactly. As a matter of fact, it follows right along that pipeline there until it enters, well, the next cycle.
Oh, it's like the spin-dry cycle.
Very much so, Ian. And here again, we're removing more and more of the impurities that are found in this oily mixture, like the clay particles and further sand particles.
Uh-huh. And then the oil moves further along?
That's correct, the oil or bitumen, until we hit another spin cycle, removing more impurities, and finally into the more refining aspects of the process.
Which is right along over here.
That's correct.
Well, what exactly happens to the bitumen when it's refined, Jim?
Well, the bitumen that we saw through the pipes there, Ian, is eventually broken down into some usable products that you as a consumer and myself are able to use. Well, whether it be for our vehicles or for home heating, a whole range of uses, actually. Yeah.
Now, where's this big truck that I hear you got parked around here, Jim?
Well, Ian, you happen to be leaning right up against it.
Here?
That's right.
Who drives these? Oh, no.
Yes?
You're looking at her, buddy.
No wonder it's parked halfway through the wall.
Yes, our driver, you can...
Want me to park her again, sir, or anything else? Or?
No, I think you better
He's
keep him
done a
away.
fine job, actually. Anyway, to give you a better scale of this truck, I thought what we might do is take you over to the tire.
Okay. Wow, this is a monster, Jim. What's the need of a truck this size up here?
Well, they need equipment of this size, Ian, to remove the large amounts of earth that cover the oil sands. And it has to be removed in such quantity so that the larger machines and drag lines can remove the oil sands.
Can one operator drive this truck?
Yes, well, we had a little sample of one of our truck drivers earlier.
How much would a wheel for this cost, just the wheel?
Well, the wheels themselves cost around $10,000, so a lot more than your average vehicle, that's for sure.
What about the whole machine? Any idea?
Well, roughly speaking, I'd say about $1 million, depending on the size.
Oh. Well, that gives us a really good overview of what you've got here at the Fort McMurray Oil Sands Interpretive Center, Jim. What hours are you open?
Well, we're open 7 days a week, Ian, and they're from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m.
Great, thanks very much.
Well, thank you.
Now we know.
What a time.
It's true. Now we know. That's a pretty neat place. Anyone who comes to Fort McMurray, make sure you take in the Interpretive Center because it gives you a real good idea what goes on up here.
I thought that truck driver looked very competent.
I wouldn't get out on the roads if that guy was
I
there.
wouldn't trust him, no. No, there was something very peculiar about his driving abilities, parking that in the middle of the building.
Yeah, you got that right. There's no doubt.
How long did it take you to change that tire?
Oh, I've been on it about 2 weeks now.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Listen, we got to talk about the video contest that all the switchbacks are having across the country. You can make your own homemade video on VHS or Beta. It's got to tell a story. It's got to be 4 minutes or less. You can't be a professional to do it. And there's a chance you could get on national TV with this on What's New, 4:30 on Thursdays.
What's new?
What's New? That's the name of the show.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. We want everybody here in Fort McMurray and also at home. Everybody at home.
Anyone with access to a video camera.
Really, it's a fun thing to get into, and who knows, it could open up a whole new career for you.
That's right.
Listen, we've got more rock videos coming up. We're going to let you know what happens at the end of Batman. We're not going to keep that.
That's going to be a secret.
Yeah, we're going to keep it a secret.
That's right.
We got to go to.
Dennis, hold the camera still. Quit moving around so much.
Dennis, are you sure you've got your green cards to handle that machine, Dennis? Everything looks blurry and kind of wiggly and out of focus. I don't know. Speaking about wiggly and blurry.
Is he comfortable down there? I think we ought to have a round of applause.
Can we get a taller cameraman? Who is this little guy? Who is? Can we get a bigger guy here? All these guys, these are crazy.
Some days he carries us around for 8 or 10 hours. Can I say that, Union? 8 hours. No more than 8 hours a day.
No.
Batman Part 2, Dr. Cassandra.
Who is the tall, dark stranger now? I'm just kidding. We've got none other than Deadeye Shaun O'Brien. Big hand for Shaun. Now listen, Shaun, you're the first guest we've ever had on Switchback that's come to talk to us and brought his gun in case we get out of hand. You're not going to plug us, are you?
No.
On it? Don't stand here. Sorry. I'm afraid I'm going to get shot. You're going to...
You hang on to the gun. I'll do the fire, sir.
Okay, okay. Yeah, this is why the people many, many years ago didn't have much luck. Listen, you guys are going to have to come back to this. We're going to get this all fixed. You come back right after this.
It's coming. See that?
Switchback doesn't let anybody down. We got it out. Shaun, you're safe. Your father isn't going to clobber you. Your dad helped you make your first gun, didn't he?
No, he made his first gun. It was a .50 caliber, and my mother gave it to him for a birthday present.
Boy, your mother's brave.
Yes.
Sheesh. Okay, listen, Shaun. I want you to let everybody hear. Everybody cover up your ears. We're all set? Excuse me, cowboy.
Just in case.
Thank you there, Marshal. That's full.
I think I better walk in front there.
Okay, you're going to walk in front. We're going to walk behind wherever you're at.
Whoa, my microphone.
Easy, Tiger. Hold it. Yeah, maybe we'll take that microphone right off of you.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to use the handheld.
Okay, you're away.
Okay, shoot me this. Oh, they need that? Okay. Okay, Shaun. I'm going to throw the hat up. Are you going to shoot the hat?
Okay, if you want.
Okay, you ready? Everybody got your ears covered? On the count of 3. Give me a 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa! It's a hit.
He got the hat.
Let's see. No holes. No holes. Shaun?
No shot.
Well, that's the reason. That's a good way to cover up your accuracy. Shaun, that was terrific. Listen, we're going to set all of these items right up here so they're safe and sound. Is there anything for us to put up with the fire extinguisher?
No, but it won't be safe on Keith's side of the desk. You realize that?
No? No? Not going to be safe?
It'll be safe.
What is that? Is that smell sulfur?
Yeah. Yeah, there's sulfur in black powder. That was originally made. That's what it is made from. Black powder is made from sulfur.
Good. Okay, thanks very much, Shaun.
Okay, listen, Shaun, we're gonna go to a rock video right now, and we want you to just kind of stand in the middle of us and give us some Western appearances. This is a great video from all of the talent in Canada has put this video together. And Ian, why don't you tell everyone at home what we're going to be watching?
Well, this is the Do They Know It's Christmas video, right?
No.
You go with that?
This is, Ian, you're going to
Joe, it's upside down, Joe.
You're going to be crying when you hear this, Ian, because tears are not enough to get you out of this. Right now.
Let's go.
Let's hear it.
All across northern Ethiopia.
I think this traveling through time stuff that you do, Ian, going ahead of time, back in time, is really following you up.
Yeah, it's tricky. You gotta be quick to keep up to me. Listen, we got a special guest on the show. I have no idea who he is. He just walked in.
Yeah, well, my name is Peter Van Bell. I'm with the city of Fort McMurray. I just want to give you guys a little pin. You're Ian.
That's right.
Oh,
they told me the both of us Ian.
And he's Keith.
Here's a pin from the city of Fort McMurray.
Well, thanks very
really
much.
Appreciate you guys coming over and entertaining us. And we hope
you forgot to say Alderman Peter Van Bell.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
You're the first alderman that's ever given me a pin.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Peter.
Well, I'll tell you, we sure had a great time here in Fort McMurray. Christmas time. Everyone's got Merry Christmas, and I think we should close off the show by singing that last video. What do you think? Yeah, get everyone involved here.
All right.
Put on your head. Rock.
Music?
That's right. Music. Everyone got their song sheets?
Let's show the world what we can do in Fort McMurray. I can't hear a thing. Hello, hello.
Fort McMurray's video to Alberta.
As every day goes by, how can we close our eyes? We can raise the distance, only we can make the difference. Don't you know?
This is Herbert W. Honeylungs, your unhappy but sincere Switchback announcer. I want to know why I didn't get to visit Fort McMurray. And I hope Crazy Bob likes the lump of coal I gave him for Christmas. However, on behalf of the Switchback crew, our thanks to Fort McMurray for helping to make this show possible.